What's up, it's your boy DJ Kane back with another video. Make sure to like and subscribe. We're talking about song request. Every DJ hates getting song requests, I bet you. However, it's inevitable. Now, if you get them every once in a while, it's not a bad thing. It does not mean that you suck. So if anybody told you that, they're lying to you. However, if you do get them all night from different people throughout the whole entire night, you're probably not reading the crowd as well. So let's talk about it. First of all, where are you playing at? Weddings, corporate parties of, bars and clubs. At my weddings, I usually never get song requests because me and the wedding planner have discussed previously that we are not doing song requests. These are the set songs we're playing, set ideas, yada yada. Unless the bride and groom come to me and they're like, hey, we paid for this wedding, so we want to hear you play this. Then yeah. But other than that, I'm not taking no song requests. Corporate parties is usually the same thing. The event planner has told me these are the set songs, set ideas, and I usually stay within that realm of ideas. But when it comes to the bars and clubs, it's a lot different. It's usually free reign. You're expected to get song requests from time to time. Now keep in mind, when you're a DJ at events, unless you're playing at some holier than thou, whatever, you're going to have alcohol in the room, which means you're probably going to deal with people who get lit, tipsy, drunk, let's say. So you have to be respectful because these people are the ones that are going to probably approach you the most. Understand, first of all, you're representing the event planner or the venue. Second of all, you're representing yourself, your brand as a DJ. So don't be rude about it. Be polite. Even if they're dicks to you when it comes to request songs, be very polite. Sorry, I don't have it. All right, I'll get to you. I'll play it later. Blah, blah, blah. Have a good night. Don't ever be a dick. I ain't playing that shit, bit. No. Be polite because you're representing your brand. You're representing your brand. Now, the best times I think to take song requests, obviously before it gets too lit, especially if it's like an unknown underground song that is not a banger. Yeah, before midnight or before it gets packed out. If you play at a club that typically gets packed out, yeah, you don't want to play it during peak hours. If you play at somewhere that's usually moderate all night, use your discretion. You can play it when and whatever. Okay, if they're tipping you, yeah, you definitely want to consider it if the tip is generous. If not, I usually kind of ignore it, especially if it's peak hours. Now, one thing you want to understand is sometimes people may request songs that are totally not the vibe. I've played at clubs that were some of the most ratchet clubs in Dallas, and somebody requested Miley Cyrus Party in the USA, or what was another he requested? La Chona. And I was like, okay, and I'm not gonna lie, the Miley Cyrus Party in the USA, if I did drop it at the right time, it would be a bop. And you know what I'm saying? I think people would vibe to it, but definitely not majority of the club. So I was like, no, I'm not playing that. So this was during peak hours. So just understand, when people request certain songs, you have to use your discretion. If it's not fitting the vibe, hey man, I don't got it. I'm not taking song requests, whatever. And trust me, they're going to get an attitude with you. Sometimes they might get an attitude with you, whatever. I'm tipping you, but I'm paying you some money. Look, okay, cool. You're paying some money. But that brings me to another point. Think about longevity. Okay, so if you're at I have a residency, so I make sure to try to have the best nights every night that I'm playing. So if you tip me, whatever certain amount of dollars, that's cool. But I have longevity here. I want to keep my reputation. The dollars, if the song does not fit the vibe, bro, you have to use your discretion. You could just play the song, or thanks to like Serato Stems and a bunch of other little software tools out there, you can get creative. Let's say hypothetically he did request Miley Cyrus at one of these ratchet clubs I play in Dallas, right? Using Serato Stems, I could do what? Take out the vocals and throw it over a Travis Porter beat. I don't know. You can get creative like that. So use your discretion, okay? Use your discretion. That's the main thing I have to say when it comes to song requests, is just use your discretion. Now, check this out, man. Song requests can really make you look really good, though. So check this out, because what I said earlier is that it does not mean you suck. It just means that somebody wants to hear a song. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, the Latin music took me a long time to really grasp because I had to really understand the flow of it, right? And I'm not a fluent Spanish speaker. I know some words, but I'm not a fluent Spanish speaker, right? I had a group came to me when I was at one of my last residencies, and they wanted to hear some bachata music. So they requested the bachata song. I think it was Santos or Aventura. I don't know. I forgot. But it was dope because half of the club went crazy. And I was like, okay, so now they're doing the bachata. So what did I do? I threw on another bachata song. It got, whatever. But keep in mind, this particular night, it wasn't really, usually there's not like a lot of Latin customers here. So half of the club was like kind of vibing to it and kind of like what happened to like the rap and pop music. So what I did was I built off of it. I'm on bachata. I'm thinking, okay, what other songs, pop songs, do I have that sound similar that can kind of take me back to the pop rap music, and maybe I can go back and forth with the bachata and stuff like that. So I played Drake's Hotline Bling, had that going, dropped that. The vibe was still the same. Tempo was good, and everybody started feeling it. So I was like, okay, now I had this half the club, now I have everybody. So, and then I went back to, I think it was like Suave Man. I don't know. I went back to some other song. But what I'm saying is that if you can take a song request and build off of it and keep the momentum going off of that, it'll make you look really, really good. Trust me. So song requests can make you, it can kind of like be a little test. You know what I mean? To see like, hey, let's throw a cog in the wheel and see what you can do, or what Pretty Lou calls it, the monkey wrench. Throw the monkey wrench in there and see what you can do with it. So yeah, man, it's a little challenge, and I like a challenge, so ain't nothing wrong with that. But yeah, man, song requests, user discretion, figure out where you're at, assess the situation, and assess like what time of the night it is. And if the song is a banger, hey man, I'll play it later. If it's not, I'll take a song request at this time or whatever. But again, just use your discretion, man. It's your boy DJ Kane. I'm out. Hopefully this video helped. And make sure to like and subscribe. I'm out. Yee.